Hey everyone, good evening. I hope you guys are doing great. This is the fourth lecture on time, speed and distance. My name is Amit Surana. I am an aeronautical engineer from Chennai with over 7 years of experience, and I've trained over 2 lakh students so far. Please don't forget to follow #CatLife daily the next time you go on Instagram. These are the 2 Telegram groups that we have right now. This is the official Unacademy Cats Telegram group, and this is my Telegram group, Surana Live Cat. You join both of these. You can use these links, or the links are given in the description below. Use them and join in both of these groups. We'll give you updates on everything that we have planned for your MBA prep there. So let's have a quick recap on what we've seen so far. In the first lecture, we had looked at what time, speed and distance are. We've understood speed, we've understood units of speed, relationship between time, speed and distance when one of the terms is constant, and average speed. This happened in the first lecture. In the second lecture, we looked at what relative speed is, some of its application. Lecture we had looked and what boats and streams are, right? Today what we are going to look at is an application of relative speed wherein we use concept of trains. Yeah, but the concept of trains is a little bit different from your usual relative speed questions. We'll be looking at that in a while. Hello Gold, Roger. Hello Lekhna, good afternoon. Before we begin, please keep in mind that there are 2 batches that have started today and one that will be starting on 23rd. You can join these to ensure that your CAT prep happens in the way that you've aimed it to be. And to become a part of any of those batches, you can join in more than 1 batches also. It's not necessary that you have to follow only 1 batch. You can join in multiple batches, you can follow multiple educators. All you have to do is take up the subscription, either Plus or Iconic. Use my referral code Surana or Surana Life to get a 10% discount on all of these prices. Okay. All right. And also there's a 6-month. There's an offer on a 6-month subscription. If you buy a 6-month subscription of Plus, you get 1 month extra. Yes, you get 1 month subscription free. So if you buy something that costs 14,760, you will get a subscription worth 3,690 for free. On that, 10% discount. Okay. All right. Shall we start then? Yeah, let's begin. Let's talk about trains. Okay. Now, before we talk about trains, there's a small difference that I want you to know. Yes. What would that be? If I say that, let's say there's a 100-meter gap between 2 cars, right? Car 1 and car 2. So if they have to travel towards each other, the distance that they need to cover would be the same 100 meters, correct? On the other hand, if we have a situation where there are no cars, instead there are trains, right? There are trains that are 60 meters long and say 70 meters long, and the distance between their engines is 100 meters. Yes, now if I say that 2 trains have to cross each other, then what will happen here? In this case, we will include the distance along with the gap between them. We will also be including the lengths of the trains. Yes, 60 meters and 70 meters. So overall the distance to be covered will become 230 meters, not 100 meters. Are you understanding? That's the difference between dealing with cars or 2-wheelers or people running, whatever, or dealing with trains. I hope that's clear for y'all. Yeah. So let's quickly go ahead, look at different scenarios. First is reaching a point. Yes. So let's say there is a 100-meter distance. There is a point here. Yes, let's say there's a signal here. Okay. And there is a train that is say 50 meters long. Yes, moving in this direction. If this train has to reach the lamppost, if this train has to reach this lamppost, then how much distance should it cover? How much distance should it cover? Let's say its speed is 30 meters per second. Okay, how much time will it take to reach this? So when I say reach, it's just the engine part that needs to touch here. That means the train has to be here. This means reaching, right? This is the train, this is the engine here, right? ये engine है train का, तो train यहाँ पे होना चाहिए. मतलब the distance that it needs to cover would be 100 meters. Its speed is 30 meters per second. So the time taken for it to reach this point will be how much? 100 by 30, that is 10 by 3 seconds. Does it make sense for y'all? Yes, this is what reached means. To reach a point means for the engine to be aligned with that point. Okay, in the second scenario we have cross a point. So same logic, same 100 meters ka gap. Yes, this is that point, lamppost. Here we have our train, 500 meters long. This is the engine, 50 meters long, sorry, 500 meters is too long a train, 50 meters long, traveling at 30 meters per second. Now if the question is asking how much time would it take for the train to cross a point, it basically means what? That the train's last part, train's bogie must be aligned with the point. This is when the train crosses. So the actual distance that needs to be covered is not just the 100-meter gap, but also its own length. So the distance that needs to be covered is 100 meters, 150 meters. Speed is 30 meters per second. So it's going to take how much time? 150 by 30, that is 5 seconds. Got it? In this case, it will take 3.33 seconds. Are you understanding the difference? Reaching a point and crossing a point, guys? कोई doubt है इसमें? Hi Shreyashi, hello Lekhna. No doubt here, right? Yes. So reaching a point, crossing a point. Crossing a point means what? Last coach or last bogie must be aligned. Okay. The next scenario is where it has to meet another train. Yes, if one train has to meet another train. So let's say 100 meters. Meet another train, there will be two situations. Meet another train में दो situations रहेंगे. Situation 1 where train 1 and train 2 are moving in the same direction. Let's say this is train 1, this is train 2. Yes, train 1 is, let's say, 50 meters, train 2 is 60 meters. Yes, train 1 travels at a speed of 10 meters per second, train 2 travels at a speed of 20 meters per second. So can you tell me how much time will it take for the trains to meet? Yes, that doesn't mean we are expecting a collision. Yes, we don't want accidents. Assuming this is not Indian Railways, no accident, right? We want them to be aligned, ek ke baaju mein ek. Yes, like this. So now the distance that both the trains together have to cover would be how much? 100 meters, which is the gap in between them, 50 meters length of one train and 60 meters length of the other. This gives us what? 210 meters. Yes, what will happen in this case? We will have relative speed. If two trains moving towards each other, same direction nahi hai, opposite direction, what will happen to the speed? We add it, correct? So 10 meters per second plus 20 meters per second is 30 meters per second. How much time would it take for them to meet? To cover 210 meters at 30 meters per second, it will take 7 seconds. Does this make sense to you all, guys? Hi Anjali. No Anjali, go ahead, join in. We are dealing with trains now. Come on, join in. Similarly, if both the trains need to meet, yes, Now listen to this carefully. What did it say? It said meet. When the trains have to meet, then will this length be considered? If two trains have to meet, just like this is meeting, right? One engine, another engine, one engine telling hi to the other engine, right? This, does it have to cover the lengths? Not really. Yes. So this would be an example of crossing another train. This is an example of crossing another train. That's the difference. One train has to cross. That means पहले तो 100 मीटर्स हो गया, फिर 50 मीटर्स हो गया, फिर 60 मीटर्स हो गया. समझ रहे हो? 210 मीटर्स. मीटिंग का क्या रहेगा? In order for one train to meet another train, distance that should be covered is 100 meters only. क्योंकि सिर्फ engines को meet करना है, सिर्फ engines को meet करना है. Yes, distance is 100 meters, relative speed will be 30 meters, time taken will be what? 100 by 30, 3.33 seconds. समझ गए? Whether two trains are moving in the same direction or opposite direction, total अगर cross करना है, if they have to cross each other, then their lengths must also be added. Yes, must also be considered. Clear? That means the total distance here will be the distance between the engines plus length of one train and length of the other train. Clear? So cross करने में 7 seconds लग जाएंगे, but meet करने में सिर्फ 3.33 seconds लगेंगे. That means an additional 3.66 seconds for each train to cross each other. ऐसे cross कर रहे हैं. समझ गए? Yes, I hope this part of the session is clear to you all. है ना? इसके बिना आगे बढ़ेंगे तो कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे. ये सबको क्लियर है? से यस एवरीवन. एक बार वीडियो पे भी लाइक कर लो और यस बोल लो अगर आपको ये समझ में आ गया तो. डन? चलो, ब्यूटिफुल. Now let's start. So again here, if they are moving in same direction, relative speed का ही लॉजिक रहेगा यहाँ पे. relative speed. If they are moving in opposite directions, then relative speed is what? Train 1 plus train 2 ka speed. If they are moving in the same direction, one train has to chase the other train, then it will be the positive difference between their speeds. Okay? नहीं दिव्या, क्रॉस में लेंथ कंसीडर करना है. दिस इज क्रॉस में लेंथ कंसीडर करना है, मीट में लेंथ कंसीडर नहीं करना है. नो लेंथ इन मीट, ओनली डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द engines या डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द ट्रेन्स. दैट्स इट. ठीक है? क्रॉस में लेंथ कंसीडर करना है, मीट में नहीं करना है. डन? क्लियर है? And distance will always be length 1 plus length 2 plus whatever is the distance if it is cross, whether it is same direction or opposite direction, whatever. ठीक है? चलो फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल ट्राई करेंगे. सो हियर्स अ फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल. यहाँ पे टाइमर है. हैव अ लुक एट दिस, ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन आउट. बहुत ही सिंपल है, आराम से करो, जल्दबाजी में नहीं. ओके? लेंथ पूछा है यहाँ पे. टाइम स्पीड डिस्टेंस में बहुत सिंपल होता है जब आप विजुअल एड्स यूज करो. ट्राई टू यूज सम डायग्राम, सम फिगर्स, तो थोड़ा सा इजी हो जाएगा आपके लिए भी. चलो ट्राई करो जल्दी से. Anyone? Lekhna says 450 meters. Okay. Rohit says 150 meters. Superb. Anyone else? Very simple question, very simple understanding of it. क्या बोल रहा है? There is a train that crosses a signal in 9 seconds. Yes, that means what? If this is the train, क्योंकि train और signal के बीच में कोई distance नहीं बोला. If this is the train and this is the signal, ये आपका signal है. Yes, they're saying that the train takes 9 seconds to cross. ट्रेन का स्पीड क्या है? ट्रेन ट्रेवल्स एट 60 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर. यस, दिस नीड्स टू कवर. सो ये अगर मैं बोलूं, इफ आई से दिस इज द सिग्नल, दिस इज द ट्रेन, तो हाउ मच डिस्टेंस शुड इट टेक टू कवर क्रॉस करने के लिए? इट्स ओन लेंथ. करेक्ट, इट्स ओन लेंथ. देयरफॉर व्हाट वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट इज इट्स लेंथ. यस, मतलब डिस्टेंस. Distance is not known. Speed is given as 60 kilometers per hour. उसको meters per second पे convert कर लो. So 60 into 5 by 18. Yes, ऐसे ही रख लो इसको. Time, what is time? 9 seconds. So distance or length of the train is going to be what? Speed into time, which is 60 into 5 by 18 into 9. Got it? So what is the length? 150 meters. Got it? So whoever said 150 meters, that is right. Done? Superb. Hello Sunny. Hello buddy. Very good. Rohit, Shreyashi, Lekhna. Superb. 150 meters. Done? So if distance between train and object is not given, yes, distance between train and object is not given, then what do? Ignore it. Yes. Chalo, let's try another example. Here is your second example. Have a look at it. Very simple question, easy to answer. आराम से पढ़ना but question को, okay? हाँ वरुण, ये क्लास रोज होगी. एवरी डे फ्रॉम टुडे, एवरी डे विल बी डूइंग 3 PM क्लास. ये वाली क्लास भी रोज होगी 3 PM एवरी डे and 8 PM also every day. Yeah. Okay, quick guys, 20 seconds left. Answer anyone? Okay, Shreyashi says B, 50 kilometers per hour. Beautiful. क्या क्या कवर होगा वरुण? 3 PM वाले क्लास में once time, speed and distance is over, उसके बाद we'll be starting with geometry. 8 PM के क्लास में we are currently doing PNC, वो खत्म होते ही we will be starting with probability. ठीक है, चलो. So Roger is saying C, 54. Shreyashi is saying, Shreyashi and Lekhna are saying 50. Let's have a look at this. Let's try and understand what's going on. So what do we have? We have a train Yes, this train can cross a cyclist. That basically means since no distance between them is given, if this is the train, train के बारे में क्या दे रखा है? Its length is 1/8 of a kilometer. What is 1/8 of a kilometer? 1000 meters का 1/8, which is 125 meters, right? So length of the train is given as 125 meters. Now there is a cyclist, so train is moving in this direction. There is a cyclist, this is a cycle, okay, please adjust, ये cycle है. So there is a cyclist who's traveling at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. चलो इसको फट से convert कर लो. How much is 5 kilometers per hour in meters per second? 5 into 5 by 18, which is 25 by 18 meters per second, है ना? So the cycle is also moving in this direction at a speed of 25 by 18 meters per second. What are they telling? They're telling that the train can cross the cycle. That means the train can come here. The train can come here in how many seconds? 10 seconds. Yes, this basically means what? Since the cycle is also moving, yeah, cycle is also moving, overall distance to be covered is 125 meters overall. Yeah, and what do we know about time? Time taken is 10 seconds. Yeah, so relative speed, that is nothing but since they are moving in same direction, right? What happens? Relative speed will be speed of the train minus speed of the cycle, correct? So train minus 25 by 18. This is the same as covering 125 meters in 10 seconds. Say yes if you've understood this part. Yes, all you have to do is find out the speed of the train. That's it. So what is speed of the train? Given as 125 by 10 plus 25 by 18. Yeah, take LCM if you want to, or however you want to deal with it. Choice will be yours. Yes, किस हिसाब से आपको deal करना है इसके साथ, the choice is yours. So ultimately what will happen? 125 meters needs to be covered in 10 seconds, right? So LCM ले ले फिर LCM, what will we get? Into 9 into 5, right? So 125 into 9, I'm not going to multiply just yet. Look at this. Plus 25 into 5. What is 25 into 5? 125 only. तो common निकल जाएगा 125, denominator में 90 बचेगा. So what will you have? 125 by 9. Does this make sense? 25 into 5 is 125. LCM ले रहा हूँ. Yes, 125 को common ले लिया. If I take 125 out common, what will we be left with? 125 into 1 plus 9, correct? So 10 and 1 0 got cancelled. So 125 by 9 meters per second. Train का speed. Yes, ये time है, ये train का speed है. Clear? इसको अब क्या करना है? We need to convert it in meters per kilometers per hour because that's how it's given in the answer choices, right? So convert 125 by 9 into meters per second, that is 18 by 5. This is twice, once, this is once, 25 times. Speed of the train is what? 50 kilometers per hour. Got it? किसी को कोई डाउट इसमें? Yes. Anjali, it's better if you don't convert it into decimals, right? जितना हो सके avoid करो decimal में convert करना, fraction में रखो, फिर आखिर में अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ तो decimal में convert हो जाएगा. As much as you can, keep it in fractions itself. But is this logic understood, guys? ये आ गया समझ में? Hi Gaurav, hello buddy, कैसे हो? It's been a long time. Done? Chalo, let's move on to the next one. Before we move on to the next one, guys, every Sunday, that is tomorrow at 12 p.m. we'll be doing a quiz that's called Combat. This is a scholarship test. If you use the code Surana Live when you register and you get a rank within 200, first 200 ranks, then you get a chance to win scholarships on the Plus subscription. Yes, so you can enroll into these by clicking on this QR code, or you can use the link that we provide in the Telegram groups. Okay, chalo, try out the next question. Here's our next question. Timer है 3 minutes है, आराम से करो, don't be in a rush. कल होगा, हाँ अंजलि, tomorrow at 12 p.m. 12 बजे. अंडरस्टैंड द सिचुएशन इन द क्वेश्चन, आराम से पढ़ना, जल्दबाजी में मत करना, ठीक है? Anant says A. Okay. 50 meters. How about others? The key here is this part, that their lengths are equal. This is the key part here. इसके बिना you cannot answer this question. Divya says 50 meters. Very good. Anant, Divya, both are saying 50. Arpit is saying 50. Lekhna is saying 50. Anyone else? This is actually an easy question. Yeah. Let's have a look at it. So they're saying there are two trains of equal length, and both are starting from station A. So let's say if this is station A, yes, train 1, this is train 1, where length is L meters. Okay, there's another train of the same length, L meters. Yes, L meters. Now what are they saying? First train travels at a speed of 46 kilometers per hour, and the other travels at a speed of 36 kilometers per hour. Yes, towards some station B. The first train passes the second in 36 seconds. So what does this mean? First train passes the second. So now the situation is what? Station A kahin aur hoga, we don't know. But if this is the first train, अगर ये first train है तो second train यहाँ पे होगा. Passes. Agreed? मतलब क्या? The first train has traveled how much? It has traveled L and L. Yes, so 2L meters have been traveled. How much time? 36 seconds. At what speed? Since they are moving in the same direction, both are starting from A to B, both are moving in the same direction, there should be a difference. So 46 minus 36, that is 10 kilometers per hour, but you have to be careful here to convert it into meters per second. Yes, 5 by 18 meters per second. Yes, so what is the relative speed? 50 by 18 meters per second. Yes. Now what are they asking us? They're asking us the length of the train, that is distance. Distance is nothing but 2 times L, that is given by speed into time. Speed is 50 by 18, time is 36. So this is twice. So 2 times L is 100 meters, or length of one train is 100 by 2, 50 meters. Got it? So all of your answers are right. 50 meter is the correct answer. Superb. Yes. Got it? Any doubts with this, guys? Nahi na? Chalo, beautiful. Let's move on to the next question now, shall we? Next question. Yes, no. Hi Arpit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy. चलो करो अगला वाला, fourth example try करो. If you have a bottle of water, I thought we'll bring in some old traditions back. If you have a bottle of water, then go ahead, raise one. Cheers to all of you who are preparing for CAT, IPMAT and other management entrance tests. Cheers. हाँ, I hope you've understood the question. So it's simple. Let me use some visual aids, help you understand. So there is a train 130 meters long, right? 130 meters long. This travels at a speed of 45 kilometers per hour. Yes. If it has to cross a bridge whose length we don't know, that is what we have to find out. Length unknown. It can cross the bridge in how many seconds? 30 seconds. We need to find the length of the train. Simpler question, understood? Very good. Roger, Anant, Singh, Shreyashi, Lekhna, all of them are saying option C, 245 meters, which is the right answer. Beautiful. So let's first set everything. Yes, total distance covered by the train is going to be what? The length of the bridge plus its own length. Yes. What is the time taken to do so? 30 seconds. Since the train is the only one moving, its speed is going to be 45 kilometers per hour. That's nothing but 45 into 5 by 18 meters per second. Yeah, if you want to cancel things out, you can. 9 2 times, 9 5 times, 25 by 2 meters per second. So we know that the overall distance covered is speed into time, which is 25 by 2 into 30 seconds, correct? 25 into 15 is what? 250 plus 125, correct? 250 plus 125, which is 375 meters. Which includes what? This 375 meters includes the length of the bridge plus the length of the train. So from this, can you get the length of the bridge? 375 minus 130, which is 245 meters. Option C. Yes, very good Anjali, very good others. Superb guys. So 245 meters is the right answer. Cheers. Very nice. Done. So whenever possible, use a little bit of visual aid. This is called visual aid. Draw any kind of a diagram or a figure just to help you understand what's going on. ये तो बहुत simple question है, इसमें कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. But generally time speed distance में if you use this, things would get a little better. Chalo, quickly try this example. Let's see how many can get this right. If you need extra time, don't worry, I'll add some more time, okay? This is a question based on equations. There'll be variables, unknowns, आराम से करना. Lekhna says B, Shreyashi says B, okay, 3:2. How about others? Anand says B, Roger says B, okay, superb. Chalo, let's have a look at this. So what are they saying? There are two trains moving in opposite directions. So this is train 1 moving in this direction. There is a man standing on the platform. This is the man standing on the platform. There's another train coming in from the opposite direction. Yes, like this. Let's call this train 1. This is train 2. What do we know about train 1? We know that it can cross a man, right? Cross a man in 27 seconds. That means it can cross a point. A man is more of a point, correct? Compared to a train, cross a point. That means the distance traveled is basically its own length. है ना? Distance क्या होगा? Its own length. Time taken is how much? 27 seconds. That means what is the speed of the first train? Speed of the first train is what? Distance upon time. L1 by 27. Agreed? Now what do we know about the second train? Train 2. What do we know about it? It can also cross a point. Cross means what? Travel its own length in 17 seconds. That means its speed is going to be distance upon time. Yeah. Now to bring in another equation, what do we have? They're saying that they cross each other in 23 seconds. So cross each other. That basically means the distance to be covered is L1 plus L2. Relative speed is going to be what? Okay, time is 23 seconds. This case it will be relative speed because both are moving objects, right? Speed of the first train plus speed of the second train. According to this, it's going to be what? L1 plus L2 by 23. What is S1? S1 is L1 by 27. What is S2? L2 by 17. This has to be equal to L1 plus L2 by 23. Yes, this is your traditional way of solving it. Yes, this is how you are traditionally supposed to solve this question. Are you getting this, guys? Yes. Now, is there an alternative way of doing this? Alternative way of doing this? Definitely. Yeah. यहाँ पे आपको पता चल गया that you will have to take LCM and you will have to cancel things off, which will get very messy. है ना? LCM लेके cancel करना, that will become very difficult. So, as an alternative, what you can do is you can directly compare the distance. Yes, you can directly compare the distance, that is their lengths. है ना? Sorry. उनके लेंथ्स आप कंपेयर कर सकते हो. हाउ? So length of the first train, let's say if I assume that the speed of the first train is say x meters per second, so length of the first train becomes equal to what? 27x. Same way, speed of the second train, if I assume to be y meters per second, then what is the length of the second train? It's going to be 17y. Now what are they saying? They're saying that these two lengths, 27x and 17y, x and 17y, can be covered in 23 seconds. Yes. Relative speed क्या हो जाएगा? s1 plus s2, which is x plus y. अब आपको easy हो गया. Now you don't have to take LCM and all that. Just cross multiply and do it. Equate the lengths. L1 plus L2 is the same as L1 plus L2. In the first case, L1 L2 क्या है? 27x plus 17y. In the other case क्या है? Length is nothing but speed into time. Yes, that is 23x plus 23y. Now what do you get? 4x is equal to 6y, or x by y is equal to 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2. Understood? So just by changing the perception a little bit, थोड़ा सा point of view को change करने पे, you avoid such a big disaster, है ना? वरना वो LCM लेना 27, 13, 23 co-primes है, उनका LCM लेना मतलब उन तीनों को multiply करना, बहुत बड़ा गंद मच जाता. Is this clear? Yeah. You can also use allegations if you want. Definitely you can use allegations if you want. Yes. Definitely you can use allegations. Yeah. So what would happen here? Very simple logic. What is happening? We have individual speed of a train is 27 something. Yes, depending upon the length. Individual speed of the other train is what? 17 something, depending upon the length. Their average is going to be what? 23. Yes, so what is this? 23 minus 17, 6. 27 minus 23, 4, which is 3:2. So if you are aware of allegations, this question will not take you any more than 10 seconds to answer. Yes. Is this clear, guys? Everyone? Done? Chalo, beautiful. Next question. Okay, before we move on to next question, if you are someone who is preparing for IPMAT or BBA entrance exams or hotel management entrance exams, then today they're starting a new batch, which is a 1-year batch for IPMAT 2022. All the top educators are a part of this batch. You can join this. You can take the subscription. If you take 12 months, you get 2 months subscription free. If you take 24 months, you get 3 months subscription free. This offer has been extended because of the demand, so you can still go ahead and take this offer. Don't forget to use the code Surana Live when you take the subscription. Okay? All right. Chalo, next question. Go ahead, give this a shot. Aram se padho. Don't be in a rush. Okay? Read this carefully. Very simple question. Shreyashi says B, 240 meters. Okay. How about others? Roger says 240 meters. Superb. Anjali says 300 meters. Okay. Anand says 240 meters. All right. Anjali, please read the question carefully. See what it is asking. It's asking length of the platform. Not length of the train, length of the platform. Okay. So we have two situations. Situation 1, train passing a platform. So distance traveled would be what? Length of the train plus length of the platform, correct? That is T plus P. This can be crossed in how many seconds? 36 seconds. What is the speed? Speed given to us is 54 kilometers per hour, which is nothing but 54 into 5 by 18 meters per second. That is 15 meters per second. So what do you get here? You get the distance. That's nothing but train plus platform ka length is speed into time. Speed is 15, time is 36. Make sense? How much does this add up to? 360 plus 180, which is 540 meters. So one equation is train's length and platform's length together is 540 meters. Yes. Now use the second piece of information. That is, the train can cross a man standing on the platform in 20 seconds. So if it has to cross a man, then it basically just have to cross its own length. Platform nahi kaam aata, idhar platform ki zarurat nahi hai, just its own length, right? Time taken is what? 20 seconds. Ye train's length. Chalo, don't get confused. Train ka length, okay? Time is 20 seconds, speed is still the same, 15 meters per second. So what do you get? Length of the train, speed into time, 20 into 15, 300 meters. Yes. So 300 meters is actually the length of the train. What are they asking? Length of the platform, which is 540 minus 300, 240 meters. Make sense? Yes. Simple question, straightforward solution, nothing else to look at this. Done? चलेंगे next. चलो next question. Here it is. आराम से करो, बहुत simple question है. Did we do this? ये अपन ने कर लिया ना 50 meters वाला. हाँ ठीक है, छोड़ो. Try this one then. Try this one. Anyone answer? आया किसी को? Shall I add more time then? चलो, I'm going to add more time. Anant says B, 72. Okay. Shreyashi says D, 81. All right. So I'll just draw the diagram for it. There is a train. Yes. We don't know the speed of the train, right? Train ka speed not known. Now what are they saying? There are two people walking in the same direction. Two people walking in the same direction. First guy, second guy. First guy travels at a speed of 4.5 kilometers per hour. Second guy travels at a speed of 5.4 kilometers per hour. Yes. The train needs 8.4 seconds to cross this guy. So time taken to cross this guy is what? 8 direction. Yeah. So if we do it using traditional method, what would happen here? Take the first scenario, first train crossing the first person. Yes. Speed of the train not known. Distance traveled would be how much? Length of the train. Correct? Distance traveled is length of the train. Agreed? Yes. Now what are they saying? They're saying that yeah. So person speed, right? Speed of the person, speed of the first guy is going to be 4.5 kilometers per hour, or 4.5 into 5 by 18 meters per second. Yes, this is 4 times, this will be 5 times. Agreed? बराबर है ना? नहीं, sorry, once, just once. Yeah. So 5 by 4 meters per second. 5 by 4 meters per second is the speed of the first guy. Agreed? So what is the relative speed? In the first case, relative speed is going to be what? Since they are moving in the same direction, speed of the train minus 5 by 4. What is the time given to us? 8.4 seconds. So the distance traveled, or the length of the train, is going to be, in the first case, length of the train will be what? 8.4 into s minus 5 by 4. This is your first equation, length of the train in terms of speed of the train. Yes. Same way in the second situation, similar process, second situation also. Would you all agree? In the second case, what will happen? Distance covered is still same, length of the train. Speed of the second guy is 5.4 kilometers per hour, or 5.4 into 5 by 18 meters per second. Correct? How much would this turn out to be? This is going to be 18 3 times. So this is once, this is 0.3 times, or let's say this is 3 times, this is 10 times. So this is once, this is twice. 3 by 2 meters per second. Speed. Time is given as 8.5 seconds. So what is the length of the train? 8.5 into relative speed, s minus 3 by 2. Now you have two equations, two unknowns. You can equate them to find out your solution. Agreed? So let's equate both of these, 1 and 2, together. What will happen? 8.5 into s minus 3 by 2 is equal to 8.4 into s minus 5 by 4. Yes? Make sense? So 8.5 into 8.4s, so what you will be left with is 0.1. तो 10 10 करके cancel कर रहा हूँ. S will be equal to 8.5 into 3 by 8 minus 8.4 into 5 by 4. Yes, make sense? 8.5, 85 into 3 by 2 and 84 into 5 by 4. तो LCM लेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, by 4 हो जाएगा दोनों जगह पे. You will get 90 by 4 which is 45 by 2 meters per second. So your speed becomes what? 45 by 2 into 18 by 5 meters per second, kilometers per hour. So this is nines, this is nines, 9 times 81 kilometers per hour. Got it? Yeah. Option D, 81 kilometers per hour is the right answer. No, Gauri, this is not the first lecture. This is lecture number 4. We've done 3 lectures before that. Please go through them. Now here, allegation will not be a very wise idea. Allegation will not be a very wise idea. Why? Because we are dealing with 2 different relative speeds. Yes, पहले case में there was no relative speed, so it became easy. This time, 2 different relative speeds. Allegation will be a very, very bad idea. Okay? Done, everybody? No doubts, right? Yeah, chalo. Here's our next question. Do we have time? Okay, time up हो गया. So let's put this on homework. ये आपका homework question है. We will be solving this tomorrow. Yes, I want you all to try this. Tomorrow is 20 June. 3 PM को we will solve. Okay? Take a screenshot of this. Try this question. काफी easy है. आराम से हो भी जाएगा. ठीक है? Alright guys, okay, let me tell you the difference between Plus and Iconic subscription. A lot of you seem to have some confusions with this. Plus subscription has the best educators the country has to offer. You will have unlimited access to all content, all the exams, all the tests that we have, mocks, quizzes, all of that. You will have ask a doubt feature. Yes, and you don't have to buy books. PDF notes will be given to you. This is Plus. Iconic has everything that Plus has to offer. Plus there'll be a personal coach who will help you at every step of the way. There'll be other management entrance test ka preparation. There'll be expert guidelines, test analysis and reports will be given to you personally. And these mentors are all alumni of top B schools like IIM, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta and so on. Yeah, so you can take the Iconic subscription by selecting either a 24 or a 12-month. Use my referral code Surana Life to get a 10% discount. You can also opt for Plus, where there is an offer going on that if you buy a 6-month course, you get 1 month free. So if you spend 14,760, you get a subscription worth 3,700 for free. Don't forget to use my code Surana Live when you do so. Okay? Alright guys, do not forget to hit like on this video. I have told you that earlier. Please don't forget to subscribe. Yes, hit the bell icon so that next time there's a class you will be given a notification. Don't forget to follow #CatLiveDaily on Instagram. Yes, thank you very much everybody. I'll see you soon in the next class. Today at 5 PM we are doing a practice session on PNC, basic practice. We are doing basic practice on PNC. So you can join in. This is a special class, free class. Yes, you can join in using the link that I'll give in the Telegram group. Yes, Telegram group mein I'll send the link use that link, join the session at 5 p.m. Okay. All right guys, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care, keep learning, and let's crack it.